Okay, we are back. Okay. It looked like we are back, maybe? Maybe it was working the whole time? Okay, everything looks to be back and running correctly. So, today we're going to continue some more runs. See if we can get some more runs going. We are starting on attempt number 7 today. Fresh start. You're not continuing anything from last time. So again, I'm going to mute the game audio while I use speed up at like 4 times speed to speed up through early game. Do that. We will set this as a frame, this attempt. And we are just going to speed through this stuff. I will turn this off probably once we get to the encounter on 104, which is after the catching, right after the catching tutorial. Yeah, 7 o'clock. But I do this just because I can go a lot quicker and know the in-game sound when it's sped up to 3-4 times. It sounds really annoying. I've kind of gotten used to it from listening to it all the time, but I know a lot of people find it annoying. And I'm just going to keep it really simple on myself and just mute the in-game audio for that period of time. Not like it's that long. Some good bite damage. Absorb not killing, that's a really good sign. Let's see what we get. Hoping for probably adamant is the one that we really want. But we will see what we get here. Jolly. Okay, I don't feel like that's amazing, but I don't feel like that's amazing. I don't think the plus speed is going to help me that much, especially with 8 speed IV as well, but grab my fishing rod really quick. Just bite it once, bite it a second time. And then we are going to run all the way back down. Back into the lab. Get our Pokeballs, and we're going to start catching Pokemon. Again, I have all the ones, if you haven't seen any of my other videos on these. Ideally here, we want Temple or Surskit. Finian is an automatic reset. Lotad isn't good either, though. I mean, it's okay, but it's not amazing. I mean, I can't say it's terrible. There are worse Pokemon than it, but it's not amazing. 101 here. The only one we really don't want to see is Skitty. Baneri, okay. So far, it's a subpar starting pack, which was the story of last stream as well. Okay, Growlithe, that's a decent Pokemon. Good to see Growlithe. Hoping for Budew or Execute's okay. It's not amazing because it can't really help with Gym 1. But it won't evolve until after Shelly and right before Gym 3 is when it evolves. Hoping for Fletchling here. That's what we'd like to see. We pulled not to. This is a really subpar 6-pack. The only one that we hit that we want is Growlithe. We didn't hit anything else. We might run out of Pokeballs. Or die. Okay. Well, we're going on to attempt number 8. Pretty quick. Could have switched, but you know, when it takes that many Pokeballs to catch a Pokemon, Kind of sad. But we will try to attempt number 8. We didn't. I mean, our initial starting pack there was not amazing. Again, only hitting one Pokemon that we want, and it's a Pokemon that's good through late early game, after Gym 2 and onwards. Doesn't do a ton for Gym 1 or Gym 2. So hopefully we will get a better 6-pack to start this time. But we will see how it goes. Turtwig again. That's not good damage. Well, I have a fear that this is going to be lowered attack. Lowered attack Turtwig is my other auto reset. Finian, Skitty, and lowered attack Turtwig are my 3 auto restarts. It's not lowered attack, it's lowered speed. Okay, I'm actually okay with that, I feel like I'm okay with that. Just due to the fact my special attack I use early game, so it could help there. Sort of. I guess I sort of use my special attack early game. But that is just fine. We will go through this whole spiel again. Nice crit. But run all the way back down. And we're going to go through the same set of encounters. Lotad again. Okay. I mean, pulling Lotad here does give us a better chance of getting Budew or Gossifleur on the other route, but which is nice. This is another one that I cannot catch a Pokemon. Level 2 Lotad. What's the catch rate on that? Let's say it real quick. Catch. Oh my god, I cannot type. Let's see. Lotad, level 2, with a Pokeball. 33% chance at full HP. Sad. 50% at 2, 95% at 8. And we have gone through... What else have we gone through so far? 7. And this is where my bad luck continues. Is I've actually lost a run before because I ran out of Pokeballs in my second encounter. And that might happen again here, because... I mean, I can't hit it. It's just going to die if I hit it. I lose the encounter then. So we are down now to 9 Pokeballs. We went through 16 Pokeballs for 1 encounter. A level 2 Lotad at a 33% catch rate. And that's not what I wanted to do because we might run out of Pokeballs now. Well, we ran out of Pokeballs. That's also a reset. We are 1/3 of the way to losing the run. Finally caught it. This could be good if it's Vital Spirit and not Sand Force. OBS is just disconnecting randomly now. That's great. Well, we finally caught Houndour, so if there's any weird issues while you're watching, my OBS right now, my recording software, does not want to stay connected right now. So, and we get Bonsweet. At least it's something different. It ain't good, but and it can't kill us because all it has is Splash, and we still cannot catch it. This is sad. Wow. What's Bonsweet's catch rate? Actually, I don't know what catch rate this is running in, but let's do this. Spawn sweet Pokeball. I don't know how to exactly calculate some of these. I can't calculate it. Nope, and I just killed it. Oh, not good. It is reconnecting successfully though, but so I have no clue what this stream looks like. We might only do like 2 more attempts. It might be a short little 20-minute stream. We'll try to get OBS fixed for next time. Should be going back live again tomorrow. Hopefully with the ability to catch Pokemon. Would be nice. But that's terrible damage. Merry Christmas. This might be an auto reset again to attempt number 10. Just off the start here. That is less than a fourth. Or just barely at a fourth. Not what you want to see. It is Jolly again. Okay. Interesting. Let's get our fishing rod. We will talk to May and we will fight May again. This might be another one of those streams of no audio. Purely because I keep audio turned off for this. Let's see how this all works. Okay. We have hit low TED on this route every single time. This is our 3rd attempt now, and we've hit low TED every time. Between my luck being insanely bad and me somehow, low TED's 20%, I've hit it 3 times now in a row. Okay, Poochyana's, I mean, can't do much in Gym 1 again, but it's better than a lot of Pokemon on this route. Fletchling, early Fletchling, okay. Can't complain too much about early Fletchling. Okay, we finally hit Gossifleur. This looks promising. I think I'd still rather have Budew here than Gossifleur, which is against popular opinion. But I do think Budew, Technician Roserade is really strong. I had one before. It is able to do a ton of damage with Mega Drain and keep healing itself. So we do get Gossifleur, so it is still good. We pull not to, okay. Oh my gosh, it's going to kill me again. Thank you. Okay, at least now we have a decent, I would say this is a decent 6-pack to start with. One that I'm willing to level up. We hit 2 Pokemon that we want. Both of them can help out with Gym 1 as well. I've not had a ton of time using Gossifleur before though, but you learn Bite, right? Yeah. Yes, I do like you with this. And Aerial Ace. We're hoping for Fletchling to have an either higher speed or higher attack, and a decent IV in both of them. Magical Leaf instead of Sweet Scent. Okay. Let's see here. We have Docile, Neutral. Solid IVs though, so we're okay with that. Runaway, Impish. Okay, I mean it's not a special attacker, so calm, lowered attack. Okay. Wow. Does this have enough damage? I have to see if that has enough damage. Is this even worth continuing? That sucks. You're not a physical attacker. You're also, I think you are. You're a mixed attacker. Let me take a quick look. Can that do enough damage? We need Kung Fu, Brawly, Fletchlinger, 22. It was 13 attack IV, and it was a minus attack nature. Yes, it can. Really, wow. That is way higher than I thought it was going to be. Interesting. Okay, so I mean, I guess it is strong enough. It's going to miss every possible range that we needed to hit later in this game, but we will continue running through and going through these battles, but was our Natsu synchronized? Or was it the other one? Okay, you're gonna make me switch, really. We'll let Natsu come out and finish it off. Simple there. You synchronized? No, you're early bird. Okay. Before I lose another battle to this trainer, which I've done way too many times, we now get to spam Aerial Ace. Because of the minus attack nature, it does not kill. That forced me to go back and heal now. That would have been a little nicer probably instead of not to, but guaranteeing a Corviknight later in the game, but I mean when I say later in the game, I do mean later. But I still don't know my exact feelings on early Fletchling, getting it in the town instead of right here on this route. I should have given everybody an Orange Berry. You're not going to kill because you're lower attack. You're not going to two-shot this either because you are lower attack. But, so, because the big hitter in the town is Growlithe, being pretty strong, especially when then it guarantees you have Pursuing Arcanine if you get past Gym 1, and you can get to Rustboro, but let's go back and heal. One more battle, kitchen tutorial, and we have one more encounter, and then you guys get game audio back. If we hit Pavilion on the next route, that would be massive. Pavilion is really good for Gym 1. I had one before, and it picked up 3 kills, I believe, in it. Spindo, this is always fake out. We'll stay in. Trying to get... That was scary. We are a flying type. That's also special. Luckily, that thing did not roll a single physical move. Or we might have just lost. Let's speed to this dialogue, speed to the catching tutorial. We will get game audio back. But somehow he can catch it in one throw. He hits the 4% Ralts every time, and he catches it on the first ball every time. Okay. Okay, game audio is back on. We get one more encounter right here before we start doing battles. Or more interesting battles, I guess. Hoping for Weedle or Scatterbug are the two we are hoping to hit here. Before we sit here all day, let me turn this off. Be Weedle or Scatterbug, please. One of the two. Scatterbug? Okay. I have not had Pavilion in a long time. Pavilion has some really cool tech. If we can catch it. I did not buy more Pokeballs. I do have a Pokemon that has status divisions on my team. Gossifleur does. It has Sing. Yep, that's fine. It gets the move Powder, which is a priority move, and it spreads Powder on the Pokemon. But if that Pokemon is using a Fire-type move, it doesn't. The Fire-type move fails, and it does 25% of its max HP, I believe. So, and with it being a Bug type, it baits a lot of Fire-type moves, and you can actually take advantage of that sometimes, and it is super nice. So, that's if I'm right that it's Scatterbug and it's not one of the other bugs. I know it's not Wurmple. Weedle is Beedrill, which is also really good. Pavilion can do everything that Fletchling can do, but better. And it saves me an item, or using a heart scale, if this is the correct Pokemon. Nope, it is not. Actually, wait, is it? I can't remember. I'm blanking. I don't think this is, though. I don't think this is Pavilion. I think it's the other one that I need. Is it? We'll find out here in a second. I can't remember. I haven't had Pavilion in so long. Okay, it is Pavilion. I was right. I was right the whole time. Never doubted myself once. I totally never doubted myself there at all. That was Pavilion. Okay. Air Cutter, really good move. Always keeping Protect on this thing. I do like Sunspore. I do not really need String Shot on this. Okay. Really nice to have. Let's see. We're hoping for Compound Eyes. That is... Both abilities are good. Compound Eyes, I feel like, is slightly better. But I think there's differences on which one. The other one is Shield Dust. You can't get secondary effects. Okay speeds, okay special attack. It's not amazing. But I think it'll work for what we need it to do. Let me transfer this over to the damage calculator so we can take a quick look at these first couple battles, which I'm not going to show you me looking at them purely because, well, these first couple battles I don't actually need to even take a look at, because I know the Pokemon. We are going to be giving everybody here an Orange Berry. Fletchling also needs one. These first couple battles on the beach, I do know what I need to be doing. But here we go. Okay, we are starting to get a move on. Pick up Zolb. Nice. There's its Orange Berry. There's an Aqua Jet, because I show a kill into it. Does not mean Absorb's going to kill here. As you can see. I'm going to hit my Aqua Jet a second time. Now this will bait in Yanma. It'll be either, should be going for Sonic Boom, possibly Acrobatics, but it can't kill me here. So we get to bite it. There's Sonic Boom. We heal up. It's now faster than me. And Sonic Booms me again. I live on 4. Sonic Boom always does 20 damage. Now we can switch to like Fletchling here. It takes that just fine. And we just Aerial Ace kill it. Perfect. Crit not needed. Now this comes out, we switch to Pavilion. It's always good to have 2 flying types on your team. We have 3 right now, actually, if you have not 2. Okay, that defense drop's not going to matter when you die, but... Beautiful. We'll run back and heal. And we're going to continue marching forwards. Okay, we're going to give everybody Orange Berries again. Everybody that used an Orange Berry gets an Orange Berry. We'll put Pushiana in the lead this time for the second battle. This is the gimmicky Magikarp team. The first Magikarp has Bounce. Maybe it'll dies always goes first. It'll lower its attack by 1. It'll then bounce up. We should be slower than it, so now we're going to bite. We'll get hit by Bounce, and then bite. Find if we raise its speed. Maybe it all eyes again. It's going to bounce. Going to bite. There's our Orange Berry. And just fine. I'm going to do that again. Maybe all dies is the priority move. That always goes first. So I do the attack before it attacks, then because I'm slower. That's still good to get the hit off. Nope. Do this one more time. And then we switch on the bounce turn. And we go to Turtwig. Magical Shell Armor and a -4 even though this is super effective. It does about nothing. And it missed this time too, that's even nicer. The second Magikarp is Hydro Pump and Flail and a Focus Sash. So Hydro Pump misses, that's even nicer. Absorb will heal us back to full. Then it's going to want to go for Flail now, because it's max damage, which isn't going to do that much damage, and we kill. Alright, another battle down. Pick up the hidden heart scale right there. Run all the way back. They're going to give you an orange berry. And then we're going to, again, run. Is it? No, it's not you. I don't want to talk to it. It's you I want to talk to. You give me 10 chesto berries. The only ones that I get until later, a little later in the game. We pick up cherries and orange. We're then going to be giving cherry berries to Vivillon. Fledgling. And our starter, Turtwig. Everybody else will still hold orange berries. This is a team that likes to spread statuses, well, Stun Spore, and Attract. This is a Stun Spore and Attract team. Super annoying, but there's Attract. We were always hoping for Stun Spore turn 1, not Attract, but nice. There's Thunder Wave. That's why we hold the Cherry Berry. Now we're paralyzed. Now we got a 38% chance to attack, I believe, or 40% or so. Somewhere in that range of attacking between the attraction, you have to dodge, and the paralysis, you have to dodge. We are able to stay in here still. There's Attract again from this. Always want to stay in there because it's most likely going to go for Attract. And we want to make sure before we switch that we have been hit by Attract and Thunder Wave. Now we switch to our second Cherry Berry holder. That did nothing. You forgot your lowered attack, so you don't do damage. Okay, this should be Thunder Wave. The next one should be Attract. Yep. It's like clockwork. And there's the full para. Turtwig's turn to come in. Absorb. There's Cherry. Used all 3 Cherry Berries this battle, which is just fine. There's the Thunder Wave. We can go for Bite this turn. Okay. Just hit it, please. Thank you. Does less damage. That's nice. Wonderful. Loctad then can come out. This battle's always just annoying because it depends on how many times you get attracted and Thunderwave or full para'd, and just make this fight really annoying. Famfi will come out last. Oh, it is faster than me, that's nice. good for it to get 2 bubbles off. That'll pop its orange. And we'll switch to another Pokemon. Calm down, it's nice. It's still probably faster than me though. My orange berry healing me up. Should do a good chunk. Now I'm faster and I kill. Okay, we are through that battle. We have our first boss battle here against Team Aqua Grunt. Which is, this battle can be a little scary if you don't know what's going on in it. The big thing is, it leads with the Carvana with rough skin. Can output a good chunk of damage because it's a Carvana. But it dies really easily as well. It has a Harvest Oran Berry holding Execute in the back that can just keep healing itself infinitely with Harvest. And it has a Belch Salac Berry. Salac Berry. Let me make sure the berry. Yeah, Salac Berry, Belch, Krogunk. So if you drop it below half, Belch, or it'll eat its berry, gain a +1 speed boost, and Belch is 120 base power. Poison move, which it has Stab on, which will one-shot pretty much everything. And because of that, it also, but I can only use that once it eats a berry. Luckily, we have some of the better answers for this battle, which is nice. So I'm taking a quick look at the calculator just to make sure. Okay. Okay. Cool. Got everything for this battle that we need. And again, this battle is again pretty simple as long as you make sure you play around Belch, and just have like 2 Pokemon that can deal with the Execute if you can't one-shot it or almost one-shot it. Because it can't sit there once it's below half and heal up every time, which is a little annoying. But Harvest is only a chance as well. We 2-shot this with Absorb. We cannot get crit, even with Poison, doesn't really matter. Absorb is going to heal a good chunk of our HP back. We do have a good chance of killing still, even after the Oran Berry healing. There's our Oran Berry healing us, and then we're going to take the Absorb healing, which will put us almost back to full. And it just lives, that's fine. Again, Turtwig can kind of just stand in against this with Absorbs. It heals off the damage pretty well. Krogrunt's going to come out here now. It's going to want to go for Fake Out, which again is just fine that it goes for Fake Out. Okay, well, that's fun. So what happened there is I don't have a clue. For some reason, I don't even know what the keybind is to pull that off. But somehow there's a keybind on my computer that I could not tell you what the keybind is. We're gonna call the stream there. That does suck because I did have Pavilion. I really do like Pavilion, but that's fine. It just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Somehow there's a hotkey that somehow selects the file button, and the first thing in the file option is load ROM, and it just auto loads the ROM. Actually, that wasn't even what happened. It actually exited the ROM. No, shit, I don't understand how this even happens. Control R is the reset button, which I did not hit. That's a massive reach for me to do on accident. So I don't know how. Somehow I got into the file menu of the ROM and selected the exit button. Somehow, some way. It happens to me every once in a while. So yeah. That'll be it for today then. Next time, which should be tomorrow, we will hopefully get a run going again. I know this one was kind of lopsided, a little crazy. My recording software kept disconnecting. So I don't even know if parts of this stream actually showed up or not. I don't know.